took a walk this afternoon, and I decided to walk up to the King David Hotel. Hadn't been there for a while. We stayed there a number of years ago on an Israel Bonds delegation. And I walked in. I just want to refresh myself with, of some of the pictures that are on there and some of the history. And I walked into the first room on the right, and I said, "Oh, there's a plaque up there. Huh. Let's take a look at that plaque." And some of you know where I'm going with this because you've probably been there and probably remember it. I didn't. And this is the first plaque I looked at on there, and it said, "In this hall on September 3rd, 1950, a conference convened by Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion and attended by members of the Israel government, the Jewish Agency, and 50 American Jewish leaders representing national organizations devoted to Israel, made the historic decision to establish the worldwide Israel Bond Program to promote the economic development of the state of Israel." And I thought, serendipitous it is for me to be on this bonds delegation, just go out to take a walk, and the first plaque that I see is about Israel bonds. It's pretty interesting. So I think we've seen a lot of amazing things on this trip. So now I wanted to talk a little bit about Israel. Israel, I've told Israel this before. Israel, one of the people that I know he reads is Sir Jonathan Sacks, who was the chief rabbi of the UK, and I'm sure most of you know that. And one of the things he's written about is that there are 7 principles of Jewish leadership. And why I bring this up now is I think Israel exemplifies those elements of Jewish leadership. And I say this because I want to go through all 7, not only to praise him, but also I think for many of the new leaders in here, I think it's educational to hear about some of these things. So the first one he talks about is, it begins, number 1, with the taking responsibility. A good leader is going to take responsibility. Number 2, teamsmanship and empowering people to build a team. That's what a good leader is going to do. There's no question Israel did that. Both a team of lay leaders, of paid leaders, of all the various staffs. Third thing, future-driven. I think it's, any good leader is going to be looking to the future. I wouldn't say he's the Elon Musk of our organization, but I'd say that he's definitely was future-driven and has been. Number 4, learning and studying. Always out there trying to learn more and be an example for the rest of the organization. The 5th, believing in the people you lead. And I can't tell you how many times, whether it be on a Zoom call or whether it be in person, how he supported each one of the people and made them feel like they were important and what they're doing is worthwhile. The 6th thing, having a sense of timing and pace. And the 7th, emotional demanding, both of yourself and of others. And I think many people will agree that Israel exemplified those 7 principles of Jewish leadership. So it is it's my honor to thank you. We will miss you. You're a great friend, and we will stay in touch. And again, let's have some applause.